Essentia points you in the right direction, pushes you out the door of the yawn, and shuts it firmly behind you. I have no freaking idea what just happened, or anything else that happened today either, I guess. You reluctantly head in the direction you were pointed to. Oh, hello! Oh, hell yes, hello. And of course, war used to be a terrible bloody farce that yielded the loss of many lives. Oh, that's an understatement of the fucking last few centuries. When battlesuits were first introduced, they were often used to lay waste to entire cities. With that being said, they were also instrumental in ceasing the bloodshed. As it turns out, when the fate of your country's entire well-being is tied to a single combat suit, you stop needing regular soldiers. You look around the classroom, scanning over your classmates, each clad in their own neat combat clothes. With that thought in mind, the world agreed that a central location would be decided and used to host a problem-resolving tournament. I always have an issue with these kinds of settings. It's like, I really doubt that would happen. I think someone would just try to mass-produce as many of these suits as they can and waylays to everyone. The world would just destroy itself. We're a stupid species. The result of these new wars can shift economies, governments, trade deals, and... Wake up, people! They pulled me out of the pit storm this class. The least you could do is pay attention. It's a struggle to keep your eyes open. You feel tired and gross. What you need most right now is caffeine and a proper meal. Shakira, am I boring you? No, ma'am. You bite down a yawn and shake your head, drawing eyes from the rest of the class. No, ma'am. Apologies, ma'am. Ma'am makes me feel old. Call me Kariko. Does everyone here hate titles or what? Jeez. Yes, Kariko. The woman taps idly on the gigantic wrench she's carrying. This is your first lesson here, isn't it? You nod sleepily. I recognize that look well. Your Panzer rating was just tested, wasn't it? You nod again, nearly tipping over. Tell me what you already know and I might let you go take a nap. It takes an effort for you to fight back down and groan as you force your brain into action, but the chance of rest helps you chug along. Yeah, a surge of adrenaline. Yes, freedom. Must claw my way out of this pit. I sat around in a chair wearing some uncomfortable helmet for a few hours. Apparently it was testing my ability to link up with... You pause to siphon another yawn. Battle suit, which is based on your mental emotional state. And honestly, it's super tiring. Hours? That's certainly rare. Well, although that's only a very basic summary, you're still correct. We use a system known as the Panzer rating. It helps to judge your ability to synchronize with the battle suit. A person's Panzer rating is placed between 0 and 100. And yours is... She plucks up a pad from her desk. 90? Wait, really? I'm a protagonist in a visual novel. What do you fucking expect? She looks up at you in surprise and muted gasps escape from the majority of the class. Is that good or bad? No one told me which of the scale is positive. You yawn and your head meets the desk with a clunk. That would explain your extreme exhaustion. Any number above 80 is considered abnormal. For real? You blink yourself back into reality again. My mom did always tell me I was special. I mean, I thought she was just being nice, but... Okay, that actually... Oh, and I was just kidding earlier. Yes, the bodily stress of achieving near-perfect suit synchronization tends to be immense. 100% synchronization would mean you could become the machine itself, so you're really not far from a full connection. That's why suits have co-pilots, you know. They piggyback off your link to the suit and run the manual systems for you. I carry nothing with me into the drift. Co-pilot, manual systems, I never heard anything about those. I feel like I'm missing something pretty big and obvious. Duh! It needs to be explained to you in a very simple coloring book with big pretty pictures. Karika rubs her temples, sighing. This idiot, how does this moron have this fucking rating? You were dropped off here yesterday, on his head too, probably, to fight tomorrow, and yet you weren't told any of these things? This is a real problem. You should have had a representative explain all this to you beforehand. That probably should have been the greeter who never shut up. Damn it. Listen up and then you can go get some sleep. Man, I really wish everyone here would stop gossiping behind my back right about now. Don't they realize I can hear them giggling? The pilot moves the suit and makes the final decisions. You're running the show, essentially. Your co-pilot sits up front in an admittedly more vulnerable position. They give tactical insight. Wait, I haven't been assigned... Don't you dare interrupt me. You zip it, especially when you hear the sound of Caracal's knuckles popping. Oh yeah, right about now that... There I go, that reminded me. Started feeling a bit tight there. They give tactical insight because you'll have a hard time observing everything while you're in the suit. They also enable weapons and judge damage intake for you. Can't we just invent the fucking pod people from EVE Online? The pilots? Suitably, I think that's actually what they're called. Now, what were you saying? I haven't been given a co-pilot yet. True. In fact, you've been given co-pilots. Plural. Oh, but of course. Joy be... And I'm sure you'll be seeing them soon considering their current absence. You're dismissed for now, Takira. Go get some rest. You stand up, ignoring the stares and the rest of the class. Maybe class isn't the right way to think of this. We may all no doubt be in a classroom together, but this is a school of war, an academy for combat. Myself and 8 of them could be fighting as early as tomorrow. You shuffle out of the room and take a deep breath of fresh air. This is a lot to take in, all things considered. This thing called the New War, instead of lives, honors on the line. I can't help but wonder how times are different now that there are relatively few casualties and conflicts. You check your cell phone for your room number, finding the urge to sleep out under the sun. My country has never won the tournament before. They must have found out my Panzer rating at some point, and that's why they sent me here. If only they'd been considerate enough to tell me and give me a year to prepare or something, but common sense is hard to come by, I guess. That, or they're just hoping they'll whip you into shape here. You finally reach your room. You start to reach for your key when you realize the door is silently ajar. Oh, I have a feeling what's going to happen. Warning sirens go off in your head. Oh, great, the assassins are in place. They found me. I don't know, but they found me. Great, and here I thought things couldn't possibly get any worse. Now, if only they let us be armed on campus, but at least I'm not totally useless combat-wise. I'll just play it cool, act natural, and be ready to dodge. You open the door as if there isn't a problem in the world. Yet, no guns fire, and nobody throws a surprise punch at your mug. Though I think people are going to want to fairly soon. What the heck? This is actually really nice. Look at this. Some fancy woodwork here, and you got a fireplace. Yeah, you got a fireplace. This is all things considered a very lovely room. I wish this was my room. It's compared like a hovel compared to this shit. You don't find yourself looking back at an assassin. No, what you're looking at is far more surprising, and I'm going to predict far more pleasing. Hello. Oh, you must have gotten out of tactics class early. We just got some drinks, want one? Oh, I could use a drink right now. Is that the dancer from last night? You exchange glances with the tall blonde, but she seems more confused by your stare than anything. She doesn't seem to recognize me. I won't bring it up unless we get off to a bad start. Can I help you ladies somehow? They're your roommates, I'm assuming here. Please tell me I've seriously just walked into a free, no-effort harem. Please don't be dreaming. Oh, this is probably going to be some sort of effort involved. Where are all your co-pilots, Kiro? Kiro? Really? That makes me sound like a mascot character from a Magical Girl anime. Transform into Super Robot of Death! Into Destructor. I see. The women look at each other and then at your blank stare. You really didn't know about us beforehand? We've been expecting you since last week. What? No, I didn't. That's just unbelievable. How in the world is that even possible? Even the faculty didn't know about my Panzer rating until this morning. The government. They're spying on you. Your microwave can read your rating. Plus, I didn't even know I was coming here until 2 days ago. Until 2 days ago? Really? I didn't even mention that and I just forgot. And, the redhead sighs, ruffling out her hair and taking a sip from her tea. Now I'm thirsty again. Typical. I knew we had terrible logistics. That was just unacceptable. Maybe I should file a complaint later. Anyway, I'm Sheehan. We'll get through this together from now on. Micah. Pleased to meet you. Micah? And I'm Akiko. Come on, Self. You were brought up right. Well, you already seem to know my name. You give them a deep bow. But I'll introduce myself anyway. My name's Takiro. I look forward to working with all of you. And us with you. Micah's voice is warm and soft. She gives you a beaming smile before sipping at her tea. Proper. Seriously though, I can't believe you have so much tea stashed in here. Oh, that reminds me, I need to order some more. Fuck, I've got like 3 bags left. Damn. Yeah, my pops sent me over creative leaves and snacks. Tea leaves, that is, not the illegal sort. Or so I hope, anyway. Snacks, you say? Oh, snacks too, you say? You could swear her eyes are glowing. It's because she's a robot. She's been planning here to assassinate you. I hid them for him. I had a feeling they'd have disappeared otherwise. She and her to the buxom blonde before lifting her cup to her lips. Sorry about that. We've actually known each other for a while. It must be difficult to keep up with us. Yeah, and maybe we should dial it back a notch. Poor Taki looks dead on his feet. Taki? Wow, now I sound like a Mexican food. I'm not sure which nickname is worse. You don't mind the nickname, do you? Yeah, I kind of do. No, you shouldn't. I mean, well, actually, that depends. On one hand, it could be endearing. On the other hand, it could be the sign of the dreaded friend zone immediately. Ooh, flip a coin. Keiko gives you sad puppy eyes, and you immediately relent. No, it's fine. It's fine. Smiling, the woman moves from the table to the small futon in the corner, then pats the space next to her. You fight down another yawn, now that attention's been drawn to your exhaustion. This is a little much to take in right now. Can't I get some rest once in a while? Sit, you'll feel better. You settle down next to Akiko, the other two women giving you an odd look from the table. Micah gets up to fix you some tea. Meanwhile, your arms start to flutter. Meanwhile, your arms start to flutter a little. So, please, tell me about yourselves, and maybe explain why I have 3 co-pilots while you're at it. Because you're an incompetent fuck and you need all the help you can get. Wow, you seriously haven't been filled in at all, have you? Okay, well, there are 3 of us because you'll need backups. 1 or 2 co-pilots is the average, but you're still new to this. I need backup? I thought suits were only sat 1 co-pilot. Do you have to swap out then? Simply put, yes. When we're in combat, as co-pilots tend to be in the line of fire, so if a battle gets tough, well, we aren't going to be prepared to go back out the next day. Plus, there's synchronization to take into account, and you have to be in sync with your co-pilot to perform well. Could you elaborate on that last point? It's getting hard to concentrate. When was the last time I slept? You don't look very good. Maybe we should save that for later. You slap your cheeks, widen your eyes, and sip some tea as it's handed to you. There's no way that I'm going into battle blind tomorrow. I have to hear this now. Right, well, right. Well, the pilot really runs the show. They link up with the suit, and the co-pilot basically tags along. But the two won't be very efficient if their way of thinking isn't in sync. I'm sorry. I think I'll have to explain it like I'm 5 years old. My brain cells feel sort of dead. I think that's because you have the mental capacity of a 5-year-old, and that may be insulting 5-year-olds. Think of the suit like a river. When you're in control of it, you're a boat in that river. Your co-pilot gets in that boat too, and then you steer it. But we've got to paddle. If we aren't thinking the exact same thing, paddling gets really, really hard. That's a really abstract way of putting it. It's alright for now. I can't understand the science behind it right now, so metaphors will have to do. Akiko grins brightly. A second later, you yawn mightily. Here, before you know it, you're laying down, your head comfy on a pillow. Keep going. Oh, well, you want to know about us, right? Anything in particular? Who'll be with me for the first battle? I guess that wasn't really about them, but my head is just so shot at the moment. Anyone. We're with you no matter what decision you make, so don't let us down. Wait, it's my choice? Oh, great, of course it is. She pushes her palms together and rolls her shoulders. That said, we're all better at different things. I'm good at going fast and hitting things. That figures. That's an awfully crude way to put it. Micah's the most tactical of us. She's definitely the smartest too. You're insinuating that we aren't smart, she and dear? Blushy. And Akiko is Akiko. Akiko just giggles. I guess that's a pretty apt statement. I'm unconventional, I suppose. I came into the military pretty late. So obviously I'm a lot more fun than these two. Okay, but fun, what is... So are you like a... Okay, so you, from what you said, you sound to be more like agility and accuracy. You... I don't know, actually, but she's good at planning things out, strategizing. I can't really think of what kind of terms I would fit into. Oh, well, whatever, I'm just new. She pokes her tongue out at Akiko and finishes her drink. We should probably get out of his hair now. Make sure to eat and drink properly. Micah finishes her cup while you struggle to stand. Unless you'd like me to stay for a snuggle. I mean, if the answer could be yes, then I'm sure. Heal, girl. Oh, but I wanted to say yes. Oh, I think I'd prefer you, honestly. Oh, and she's gone. Akika was dragged away by Sheehan, forcing you to stand. Micah pauses at the door and gives you a cheery wave. See you in the morning. See you then, I guess. You stare at your bed. Although exhaustion tempts you to go straight to it, you need to give yourself a moment. Yeah, to just let your brain, let all of that bullshit just slowly trickle down to the sediment that's filled at the top of your brain and slowly turn into some kind of, well, concentrated, cognitive, the words, process information is how I just should have put it, but you take your time cleaning up the cups and around the room while mulling everything over in your head. They're interesting girls. Just wish they were courteous enough to not leave their garbage in my room. So rude. Oh, you motherfucker. You let out a long, tired yawn and curse the fact that your brain's in full gear now. A fight between countries, a bunch of mysterious coincidences that have me disadvantaged, and 3 co-pilots. At least I don't have to handle things alone any longer. When your room is checked, clean, and in order, and the sky is a little darker, you finally give in to sleep. The bed's siren song is far too great for you to do battle against any longer. And you know what? I'm just going to end this episode here. It's been going on for longer than I intended. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I just bought this on a whim because I saw it on the front page of Steam. I was like, alright, cool. Why not? I'll give it a shot. I may or may not continue this. We'll see. I mean, I'm kind of almost invested now, and I'd be playing it anyway. What I mean is bothering to record and commentate and so on. But in any case, again, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next episode, assuming there is one.